Welcome back, Curious! Being in the public eye basically means that every aspect of your life gets talked about, from a wardrobe malfunction to a weight loss or a weight gain, and Batman star Ben Affleck is no different. Many remember him being in great shape, with women fawning over him at every chance, but then, when it came to his divorce from his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, everyone saw the star put on quite a bit of weight, not to mention the tattoo, and now images have surfaced showing that the actor has lost some weight, yet some fans are concerned about him, especially after the video showing him and Matt Damon that was released in October. Was this sudden weight loss for a role, or just the actor trying to get into better shape? And what could have possibly led him to put weight on in the first place? Stay with me until the very end to find out the answers to these questions, but before we continue, don't forget to hit the bell and the notification buttons. From the very beginning, the actor's life wasn't all that easy. He had to face many issues in his family. He opened up about it in a candid interview with the New York Times. Ben talked about how growing up, he saw his father intoxicated almost every single day, and that he didn't really get sober until the actor was like 19. And this was something that his brother, Casey, also talked about in a 2018 Vanity Fair interview, and that is an issue that runs in their family. On top of problems with high percentage beverages, Affleck also revealed that mental illness is another problem that runs in their family. He mentioned how that is something that his own grandmother struggled with for some time and that ultimately led her to take her own life when she was 46. Ben also opened up on the fact that both his uncle and aunt took illegal substances, and for his uncle, that ended up badly as he ended up taking his own life. As you can see, in his life he was faced with many problems, and once he began taking on roles while still at school, his mom would take his own money and put it in a college trust fund. In another interview for New York Times, this one dating back to the year 2000, Affleck said how at the age of 15, he managed to con bank tellers into allowing him to sign withdrawal checks. He went on to say that on a weekly basis, he would spend $200 on pizza, adult drinks, and video games, and that, to keep it from his mother, he would stash the bank statements under his mattress. His luck had eventually run out, and his mother found them one day and was convinced that he had problems with illegal substances and wanted him to enter rehab. But Ben managed to talk her out of that idea, and instead he spent 3 weeks at a camp for troubled teens called Outward Bound. A funny anecdote that the actor revealed in the interview was that during one exercise, a group of campers were on a raft on a river and had to repeatedly say why they were there, while others had said some of the crimes that they had done, and he simply said, "I stole from myself." Though as he got older, it seems that the actor continued drinking. However, even in the late 90s, he has tried to stop, and as according to 1998 interview with the USA Weekend, Ben regretted doing a lot of things while under the influence and he wanted to get better. So then in 2001, Affleck entered rehab for the first time. And at the time, his spokesperson had said that the then 28-year-old made the decision as he desired a better life that he knew awaited him without the need for high percentage drinks. After that, he managed to stay sober for several years, during which he got married to Jennifer Garner, and the couple had 3 children together. However, as it often can be in life, the happiness didn't last, and in 2015, the couple announced their separation. At the time, until mid-2017, he would end up living at the family guest house, and in an interview that he did for the New York Times at the start of 2020, the actor said that, in truth, during the time that he would refuse to comment on his drinking habits, he would drink relatively normally and have a glass with his dinner, and that it was something that he was able to do for about 8 years. Affleck then added that he would start drinking more and more, and that is what created issues in his marriage. In an interview for ABC News at the start of the year, he revealed that he didn't want to admit to his problems and that he would make excuses and say that he just needs a break and that he's okay. Ben would go on to say that his problems just got so out of hand that he would just sit there, drink until he would pass out. Affleck would also once again touch upon his family's problems by saying that at times he wished his father had been sober during his formative years, but he would say that what it taught him is that he needs to get better and he needs to be there and be sober for his own children during their formative years. After that, the actor would end up in rehab 2 more times, in 2017 and then once again in 2019. Some fans would credit Affleck's weight gain to his divorce from Garner, but it can also be said that after being done with the role of Batman, after Justice League came out, the actor would no longer have to stay on a strict diet to stay in shape for the role of the superhero. Though the actor's weight loss might be just more noticeable now due to his previous part in The Way Back. In the movie, he plays a high school basketball coach that struggles with drinking, and it ends up ruining his marriage and lands him in rehab. And during a Q&A for the film at the start of the year, the actor talked about his preparations for it. In order to play the part of a person who drinks so much, he had to look the part, though given the fact that he's sober and could not do so by consuming high percentage beverages, which meant instead, to help get his weight to 245 pounds, he ate a lot of food. Affleck said that he would eat a gallon of ice cream at midnight while watching television, and he would binge out on junk food and carbs, and he added that he's a carb guy and he loves bread and pizza. So naturally, seeing a big and bulky Affleck while he was portraying the Caped Crusader, and then him putting on a bit of weight for that role, fans have gotten used to it, and now he has decided to lose the weight, and the difference is striking and very noticeable, especially in a video that he had, and Matt Damon had posted it on Twitter, telling fans that by donating money to a charity, they can win a chance to fly out to Los Angeles and have lunch with the two of them. And fans have actually commented on how much thinner Ben looks. And while most are happy to see that the actor is taking care of himself, some fans are not so sure and are a bit concerned whether this is a sudden change for the sake of getting healthier or something else. And being an actor, this could all very well be for a new role that hasn't been announced yet, and some are also pointing out that it could be for something else, possibly related to his past problems or even his health. As it was with the case of Perry, who in the 90s had struggles with illegal substances, even during the time when they were shooting Friends. There's one striking scene in the show where the season ends and the next one picks up during the same day, yet Perry's weight loss is very obvious. One Reddit user commented on that saying, "Wow, the one where Chandler went from XL to M in one night." And while Matthew's struggles with banned substances are well known, it has fans worried about Affleck. Besides his former problem, another concern that some fans had is that this could be a sign that something might be wrong with the actor's health. The sudden passing of Chadwick Boseman made people worried, as in April, the actor posted a video where he had been noticeably thinner, and while at the time no one was all too concerned, his passing made some people open their eyes and think twice before writing something off as a preparation for a role or working out, especially if it happens in a short period of time. Though if you're one of those concerned fans of the Gone Girl actor, then don't worry. According to an article by Us Weekly, this is all due to the fact that Ben has been trying to get in shape and be more healthy in general. Well, curious, eating so much junk food to get ready for a role would have some other effects on a person's health besides just putting on weight. And actually, it might be that his new girlfriend, Ana de Armas, has been a good influence on him with regards to this. If you want to know more about this, then be sure to check out the link on the previous video. According to an insider who spoke with Us Weekly, he's been trying to eat healthy, work out a ton, eat lots of protein, and most importantly, cut out carbs, which we are sure Ben might be a little bit sad about given that he's a self-proclaimed carbs guy. The source also added that it was Anna who likes to lead this kind of lifestyle and has gotten Ben into it, and considering the fact that the two have been quarantined together, they surely had plenty of time to cook healthy homemade meals as well as work out a lot. So curious, what are your thoughts on the Ben Affleck situation? Do you think that this is just a normal weight loss, or do fans have a right to be concerned about his well-being? Is the actor just simply enjoying the fact that he does not need to be in tip-top shape for his role as Batman? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in our next video.